He ain't breaking the rules, he just doing what kids do. Teacher says Johnny ain't paying attention. Gonna put him on drugs, but they never mention the side effects. Making him violent and divining, his parents are buying it, and before long he's lying and trying to hang himself in his own room. Or sticking a 9 in his mouth and making it go boom. But the psychiatrist says we gotta see it through. Did you know your brain chemistry is whacked? And all of these drugs are proven scientific fact. But it's all an act, the doctor's a quack. The studies jack, modern psychiatry is smoking crack. That's a fact. Selective serotonin, reuptake inhibitors. Oh, why you wanna mess with the kid's brain and take away everything that made him a human being? Like his uncommonality and his unique personality and originality. Authority figures hate individuality. If they keep drugging the kids, it's gonna get worse. Psych drugs are a time bomb ready to burst. Take the money out your purse, give it to the nurse. The drugs seem like they're working at first, but even on the drug, life still hurts. And the more that you take, the more it gets worse. The psychiatric medication has become a curse. And then your kid comes home in the back of a hearse. Coming home from the drug-free zone. Coming home from the drug-free zone. Check this out. Oh, they think the brightest kids in the nation. I put them on medication and vaccinate them, and they wonder why they can't tolerate them. So they put them on psych meds, and they end up dead. But nobody said they could use health food instead. Messing with your head, can't get out of bed, eyes are turning red. Doctor got no cred. You don't have to follow what the psych doc said. You gotta take your life back, or put the knife back down. If it's like that, throw the medication on the ground, cause the medical suckers are gonna psych that. And if you're speaking your mind, they're gonna strike that. It's time y'all learn, you gotta fight back and take your mind back from the medication trap. And if you get that, then watch your brother's back. These drugs hit you like a chemical bitch slap. Take that, psych doctors. These drug pushers should be arrested. Oh, we used to be a nation that would try to educate kids, but now we focus on ways to medicate kids. We label them as victims and addict them to toxic chemicals that trick them into thinking we somehow fixed them for life. But in reality, it's medical insanity, a chemical calamity, scientific profanity. And it's a horrible mistake that never had to be. Modern psychiatry is guilty of crimes against humanity. And that's the way that it's gonna be, unless you stand up and make the changes you wanna see. A non-medicated mind is ready to be free, but that's too dangerous, don't you see? You might discover your own thoughts, your own ideas, your own philosophy, your own non-conformist views. You might read the alternative press, or you might learn about health online from natural news. You might threaten the status quo, go where nobody goes, follow a path you chose, learn what nobody knows, anger politicos, expose the medicos, hit those foes with low blows from head to toe. Doctors putting kids on speed, they do it for money, not medical need. They try to feed you chemical lies, and that's the truth about SSRIs.